All right, so our very first exercise is the standing Superman. So actually I'm going to give you three dynamic stretches.
Okay.
Okay, so meaning that they're not a static. A static stretch is just when you pull on the muscle one way. Okay, so that would be a static stretch. This one across the body this way. A dynamic stretch is you're kind of moving into the stretch a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick three exercises that warm up the entire body. I really encourage people to only do static stretches after you've done dynamic stretches. Get everything warmed up. So the very first one is your standing Superman. Okay? So this is what it looks like. So we're going opposite hand and foot, stretching up. Now when you do this, you must be able to stand on the one foot. Work on that. A lot of times people feel really topsy-turvy when they're doing this. That's okay. You work your way into it. You can see how we're working our range of motion by getting our hands and knees and ankles in different positions, shoulder in different position. We're working on our balance here, our vestibular system here a lot. We are strengthening our core also. The next dynamic stretch is going to be a stiff leg march. We're doing the same types of work. We're just kicking out our leg and stretching out the posterior side of the body a little bit more. So opposite hand and foot. Yep. And these are going to seem super simple to those that might be, 50 or younger, or maybe an athletic 60 or 70-year-old. But if you start to get to 20, 30, 40 of these, then all of a sudden it starts to work you out. Yep.
Tells on you.
That's right. That's right. The last one is a windmill. So we're just going to go down and up. Stretch, 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 stretch. Stretch to the side and down. Drop your head here. Don't hold your head up.
Oh.
Drop your head up and around. Windmills. So we can do a few one direction.
Huh?
Go all the way around.
Oh, I was asking.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Let's see what you got there. Yep. Let's go, yep, go the same direction. That way you don't bump into each other. That's it, that's it. Yep. Yep, so now we can go in the other direction.
Oh.
Up and around. And as much as you can, we'll keep our legs straight so that we can get a good stretch. And the more I do this, the further my hands go down to the mat every time. A little bit further, a little bit further. Make sure you're dropping your neck on the way there.
Okay.
All right? So those are the three dynamic stretches that I think are really useful to do before you start working out, or just first thing in the morning, just to get the blood going.
Yes, yes.
Okay?
Good.
Yeah, they feel good. They feel good.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Okay, so now let's look at rocking. All right, so we're down on our hands and knees. Yep, wherever you want to be. That's great.
No,
You're okay. Wherever you want to be.
Wherever you want to be.
Wherever you want to be.
Wherever
Yep,
you want to be.
it's all good. And we're just going to push forward and sit back. Yep, now we're not going to go down into a push-up. We're going to keep your arms straight and just take your
Like
body
so?
out a little further. You had your hands were perfect. Now look at me. That's it. Now back.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
It's like lunging.
a little bit. Okay? So this is just like a baby would rock.
Right.
Okay? So when you start to feel tenderness or any kind of pain in your knees or wrist or shoulder, stop there and go back in the other direction. What will happen over time is you'll actually start to increase the range of motion as your joints start to warm up. So this is great for the wrist, the elbows, the shoulders, the hips, knees, ankles, getting everything moving. So this would be the first or the basic rocking position. Now, I'm just going to move forward a little bit so you can see my feet. We're going to now, when we rock forward, I'm going to take my feet and move them to the side. Just a little bit. Now I'm going to take my hips straight back. I'm going to go forward again. Feet to the side, straight back. Forward, feet to the side, straight back. That's it. Yep. So all we're doing now is putting our hips and our knees and the ankles in a little bit different position. and working on that range of motion there.
Now, my knee just started hurting, but that's probably because of a previous injury. My
Sure.
left knee.
Yep, if you feel any pain, you just don't go back that far and just take your time. You see, we're not in a rush here. We're doing this nice and slow. The third phase of rocking, you give your feet to one side, and then you're just going to sit all the way back. Yep, now sit back on your
Sit
butt.
on the other.
That's it. Now, I'm going to take my chest and go over my knee and pop up. Come back to the center. Move my feet to the other side.
Yeah, am I doing this right?
That's it. That's it. Now move your feet to the other side
Right.
and sit straight back.
Now,
And bring your feet all the way over to one
this
To
side.
that side. Bring your feet over
to this side?
There
Right,
you go.
and
Yep.
Wow.
That's it.
It seemed like I went down further when I did that.
Yeah. Now you want to take your chest out over that knee. The knee that's on the bottom, that's what the knee your chest is going to go over. Put your feet to the other side. Just go ahead and windshield wiper your feet all the way over. Just move your feet. That's it. And then I'll sit back. Yep. So I'm moving my feet over there. So that I'm not sitting on them this way. So just
So
put
you
your
keep
feet
them
over.
from under you.
Yeah, I don't want to sit on them.
Okay, I think I just sat on
And
my
now your knee that's on the bottom, that's your chest goes over that one. Pop up, back to the center, flip to the other side, and there. Yep. So again, we're just putting our knees and hips and ankles in a different position here. Working on that range of motion. That gets everything moving.
All right. And body weight.
All right, the last exercise, there's a lot of different ways to tailor this to people's abilities and strength levels, but I'm just going to show you the full thing. If you'd ever like to break this down, you can contact me or come to one of the classes and we can do that with you. This is called the body weight kata, and I'm actually going to start in this direction here. And we can line up, if you want to try it, you can. It's a little bit. Okay. So, I'm going to fold down and walk my hands out into a plank. And then I'm going to do a push-up. Walk my feet in. And now I'm going to crawl across the floor. I'm going to do my best to keep my shins parallel with the floor versus this one.
Oh.
Opposite hand and foot. I'm going to go backwards. And now I'm going to swing out. I'm going to turn this foot over. And now I'm going to crawl.
Yeah, you're right. There's a little bit.
And back. Push up. And walk my hands back up. That's called the body weight kata.
Go back. Out. Push up.
There you go.
Right.
Now bring your feet in underneath your belly. Walk your feet in. Walk your feet.
in. Walk
That's
not
okay.
your
He's
hand.
okay. He's very good.
Good position.
Opposite hand and foot, crawl forward. That's it. That's good. One more. Now backwards. That's it. That's it. Now, we're going to turn this foot over and put your sole of your foot on the ground. Oh, this come towards me. Yep. Like
Like
this.
so?
Like that.
Okay.
This
Both of
one,
them?
no, put this one here first. Look, this one, put it like that.
Put your
Flat,
foot
flat,
on the
flat.
ground.
Oh.
No,
Yeah,
put the foot
look,
flat.
look over this.
Like
Look.
this. Look at what
Just
you
like that.
Oh, okay.
Right. Right.
Okay, now-
Now you're gonna turn.
You're going to put your weight here and on that foot and lift yourself off the ground. That's it. Take this hand off.
Boom.
There it is.
Out. Put the
Good.
leg out.
Now take that hip and lift up.
This
And
it?
turn yourself back where you were. Bring your foot back through. That's it. Now do the same thing on the other side. Turn that foot over. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
Bring it in.
There you go. Now turn.
Out.
Put your weight here and on that foot. And just
Yeah.
there you go. Good. Hip up. Good. Now, 4 walks forward, 4 walks back. Nice.
What? You got skills?
And back. There you go. Okay, push up. And now walk your hands to your feet. Back up. Nice job.
Yeah, great job.
Nice job.
All right.
Nice job.
You go
So
with
I
your
want
dad
to
self.
thank everybody for coming today.
Yeah.
And hopefully we learned some stuff. And this was a lot of fun, so I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
that really was.
Yeah, good, good,
I
good,
have
good.
one of those home, a medicine ball.
Let us
I
know.
think I do, yeah.